morning. And yesterday, we took Disco on his first airplane trip. Yep, we flew to Wisconsin, to Marybeth's hometown. And we're staying at her brother's house, the house that she grew up in. And why are we here? Well, if you remember, if you've been watching the Builder series, you know that I was trying to get Luna done, the Luna refresh. I was trying to get it done in time to go to the Corvair Convention, which her brother was the chairman of that event. It was in Wisconsin, and that was the big plan until life had other ideas for us. And anyway, if you've been watching that series, you know all of that. If you haven't, you can go back and watch it. But yeah, we didn't get the van done. But Marybeth did fly out for the convention. It was a huge success, and we flew out to Madison for the post-convention celebration, where the 3 car clubs that sponsored the convention are gonna have a pig roast, they're gonna have a party, and so we're here for that, and it's gonna be fun. Here is Scott's early model wagon. I love Corvair wagons. I would like to own one of these someday, but Scott has this one. He's been working on it. It was at the convention. Plus, looky here. Here's the pickle. This is the GMC motorhome that belonged to Marybeth's parents, and now it belongs to Scott. It's super cool, super vintage, super fun. Scott and Stacy have all sorts of cool stuff. All vintage stuff, which we love. Look at this. This is Chloe, the Shasta trailer. It's in the backyard. It's really cool. But look at these vintage Schwinn bikes. The Schwinn Suburban. Super cool, old vintage Schwinn bikes. Who remembers these? I do. Yeah, very cool. Oh, looky here. This bicycle, it's missing some parts. I'm going to show you why in a second. This is the other cool thing about Scott's house. That's right. Beer on tap, in the backyard, spotted cow. This is the old wellhead from the property, which I think is really cool. But there's the pool. This is where the party's going to be. Look at Scott's engineering. This is the pig roast. This was a fuel oil tank, a heating oil tank. I think was original with the house. And this is what we're going to roast the pig in. Whoa. Disco, that doggy's quite a bit bigger than you. This is what we're going to roast the pig in. And the old rotisserie motor that was original with this, Scott said was just not good. It was stalling out and getting bound up. But so Scott, this is the part of that bicycle. So look at Scott's magic engineering. He ordered this 180-to-1 gear ratio gear motor off Amazon. And then he needed a little bit lower gears, so he cut that bicycle frame apart, used the lower bottom bracket. You can see here where he cut off where the crank used to be. And yeah, he's attached it, the bottom bracket, to the pig roaster. Super cool. You'll be seeing this with a pig in it later. Well, here's the rest of that bike that Scott used to make his pig spit rotator.
The rotisserie.
The rotisserie, the bicycle powered rotisserie. So we're going to take this to a bike shop and see if they want any of these parts. If not, it's going to the scrap yard.
Oh, it's a qualified 501c3 status. Charitable organization.
We're donating that bike frame to a place called Dream Bikes, and it reminds us of the Boise Bicycle Project. They take donated bikes and they fix them up Do you guys sell used parts too?
We do.
Yeah, very cool. Parts for sale. We got stems, chain rings, seat posts, more stems, hubs, brakes, racks, derailleurs, handlebars, fenders, tires, shoes, and I don't remember seeing jerseys at Boise Bicycle Closet. That doesn't mean they won't fit, I just don't remember. Helmets and a recumbent trike. They get the donated bikes and they go through them. Look at that, that's cool. You see the tandem? Yeah, there's some cool bikes in here. See, it's part of a bike.
Yeah.
It was a bike once. Then we cut all that out to. There's still some good parts on it though. I'll take that. Awesome.
We can probably use some of these parts.
Sure. More than we can. Well, Scott needs to move the pickle because the pickle's in the driveway, and Mike, Marybeth's other brother, needs to park his
My other
motorhome
brother,
there.
Scott?
Other brother, Mike.
He's moving the GMC
He's
to the
moving the
back.
pickle to the back so that Mike can park his motorhome there for the big party, so nobody has to drive home after imbibing. So he's gonna move it into the back, and he's never done it before, and he's nervous.
He's a little nervous about getting stuck, but
But-
I think the ground is pretty solid.
Plus, we'll just put the harness on Disco and his leash. Disco will just pull him right out. Watch it, bud.
That's what'll happen. For
Disco,
sure.
watch you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Time to
here
do
we
your
go.
job. Watch the roof line too. Okay, we passed the first hurdle. This is the next hurdle. Oh, with ease he passed the Shasta. Cleared the deck. Ah, no problem.
What's all the drama about?
Mayo empty. Oh, this camera lens is really wide. It fits the whole thing.
Hey, piggy, 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 piggy.
This is the leaky end.
Is it?
So I'll just
How,
drip
how much
all
that
the
pig
way
weigh?
up. 115 pounds.
It's a pig delivery. I can hold the door. I can make myself useful. Look out, Disco, here comes a pig.
Okay, that's good.
Hey, piggy, 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 piggy. Covering up the pig. We got iced it down. Night night, piggy pig. Night night. Sleep tight. We'll cook you in the morning. Morning. It's just after 6 a.m. and we've been up for about an hour. And we got the pig on.
It's just a nut.
The roaster.
It's just friction, really. Hopefully it goes again. Disco, what do you think? Huh? What do you think, Disco?
Where's my dad?
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy? This good. Did you see a squirrel? Did you see a squirrel?
Where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel?
You're a mean little one.
Yeah, look at that.
Bouncing around.
Hey, where's the squirrel?
All right, yeah.
Where is it?
Like a rabbit.
Disco, come. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You're just searing the outside.
Look at that black ass on him now. I was just gonna say.
You're getting some slop in this mechanism when because the pig isn't. We didn't get the skewer in its exact center of gravity, so it's off. The mass is off axis a little bit, and so it was getting backlash here. But Scott put a rubber bushing on the other end, put some friction on there, so when the slop comes, the friction holds the pig. It's actually working really good.
It's a turbocharged cooker.
It's right at 300.
Oh, look at that piggy.
Oh,
The skin's splitting already.
Oh,
already.
Is that good? That pig is looking good.
I think it's a skinny pig.
115
lean.
pounder.
150.
50. 115.
That pig's looking good.
The good news is that the pig is looking really good.
Yeah, that's the good news.
The bad news? The fancy gear reduction, bicycle bottom bracket, sprockets, drive assembly, crapped out. The splines on the rear cassette that was on that axle of that, actually it's the front cassette, no, oh he did put a rear cassette on there, didn't he? Anyway, the gear started spinning, so the chain ring that was on that bottom bracket started spinning. The splines or something sheared off in there. And so Scott ran to go get it fixed, and I am now the chief pig turner.
Chief pig turner.
I am the chief pig turner. I'm the guy that turns the pig. I'm the pig turner. It's like Tina Turner. Only I'm the pig turner.
And what's Disco's job?
Disco's job is
To be cute
he's a cuteness influencer.
and to get covered in burrs.
Yeah. And to chase the squirrels.
Yeah, the rear cassette that was mounted here failed. So it's off to the doctor. Dr. Welder. What are you doing, Mike?
Heating her up a little bit.
Adding some fuel?
Add some fuel.
And you're using, for
Some
fuel,
cherry wood and good old Kingsford.
cherry wood and Kingsford charcoal.
Did you look up in the book?
It's been welded. Now it's being reinstalled.
Now what? Oh, I boogied up that.
He boogied up that. Oh no, because it got too hot.
No, I put it in the vise to try and turn it.
Oh. That screw's messed up.
Oh my God.
It's a good thing we got the master pig turner over here.
Tina Turner?
You made it want to inspect a little closer.
Still jumping there.
Meanwhile, Brentley's still keeping the pig turned.
I'm the pig turner.
He's still the rotisserie chief.
So fun.
Rotisserarian.
So fun. Does anybody else want to try?
He's not even breaking a sweat yet, so
It's gonna be a scorcher today.
yeah.
I sense a lot of beer in my future.
What do we?
I want to get the.
We gotta lift that up.
Yeah.
That's too hot to kind of grab, isn't it? Oh, there. Is it
Where's
going
that
in?
hole?
It's going in. Yeah, right there. Oop. There. There.
Turn it that way.
Clock this way?
Yeah, there you go.
How far?
Keep going. That's good. See the other nut?
Oh, was it double nutted?
Yeah.
I didn't see the second one.
All right, here goes.
Hey. Look at that.
You've been replaced.
That sucks.
So we want.
I want to get the flag back.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah, we can.
You have to take the crank off so you get the flag back
Well,
in it.
let's get a little more confident.
Yeah.
before we take it back.
I've been fired, but I wasn't ever told what I did
Put the,
wrong.
put the flag in. Slow it down
Good for a couple more hours.
And she's repaired.
What's the verdict?
I think we need a little more heat.
Oh yeah?
I'm a little suspect of this right here.
Gas system is a little less technically orientated.
138,
What are you looking for?
140.
What's the head temp? Yeah,
Yeah. What's the manifold vacuum?
it sucks.
That's good. You're funny.
You right or don't do it at all, Riley.
I mean, that looks like you too.
Which one of you is the master cutter and which is the apprentice?
I'm the apprentice.
Pete's the master cutter.
Well, I don't know.
Who's in charge here?
But
Pete's in charge.
no.
Picky.
Fresh off the pig.
Oh my God.
That's good.
Oh, that doesn't suck.
Oh my God, that's good. Good, isn't it?
Mike, you did a good job. Success. Nice job. We all know you did all the work.
I know.
Yeah. Listen, not everybody realizes it, but you definitely did all the work.
Oh, you're looking at me?
Yeah, you did all the work.
Wilbert.
Hey, look at them claws going to you.
Those are bear claws. Those are awesome.
I'll have to see. I've never had one cut up while I'm still taking a spit out. You guys are efficient here.
Oh, that is amazing, isn't it?
Your fingers.
I don't even have the.
Like we do a Wagyu cow.
I'm glad you have those gloves on because that's probably really hot.
Yes.
And I'm glad you're using Scott's and not mine.
Yeah. So I'm making a mess out of it.
Yeah, you are.
Yum.
Not too much juice.
How can you have too much juice? Oh, I don't know. Is it sanitary?
Yeah.
What you grilling, Scott?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Not everybody here likes pig.
It's chicken thighs, right?
Yep, boneless.
Boneless chicken thighs. Taking pictures of the cooks, huh? Look who we found.
Look who we found.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. So every now and then, if you're watching the Builder series, you know that, well, it's not every now and then, it's more often than I want to admit, I get stuck and I don't really know what to do because I've either made a mistake or something's happening I didn't expect, and I phone a friend. And 99.99% of the time I'm phoning a friend, it's this guy. This is Larry, everybody. He's Larry Claypool, the world-renowned Corvair expert.
Story.
That's a true
He
story.
won't admit it, but it
bit-
is a true
A
story.
bit expanded, perhaps, but okay, I'll accept it.
So Larry, tell us how you first got into Corvairs. How did you get into these weird, oddball cars?
Well, I knew what Corvairs were at an early age. My dad bought a brand new 61 four-door, you know, in late 1960s. So at a young age, I knew what a Corvair was because it was different than the other cars on the street. And then when my brother was looking for and I turned into a little gearhead, yeah, a little gearhead. First it was, Matchbox cars. That's before there were Hot Wheels. First it was Matchbox cars, and then it led into model cars, and then it led into, go-karts, and then real cars. And so I had my first Corvair because it was cheap, and I knew what they were, and they were kind of weird, and that kind of appealed to me. I got it for $15.
$15.
It had been abandoned up at the train station, but I'd seen it around.
And what was it?
Seen it around town before. It was a green 61 Corvair 500 station wagon.
Oh.
Yeah. So I I knew where to find the guy, and I found it. He still had the title. I got the title for $15, and I talked my dad into helping me go get it. We jumped it with his.
And you were how old, do you think?
15.
15.
So we jumped it with my dad's fairly new Caprice, and we got it home, and then my dad's fairly new Caprice never ever got in the garage after that. It sat outside in the winter. And I was off on Corvairs, and then a while later, my brother was looking for a car, and I said, "What do you think about a Corvair?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know," but we found one, and so he had one, and then I found out about the Corvair clubs, and it was all took off from
You
there.
attended your first Corvair convention,
The very first Corvair convention, which was in '71 at Arlington Park, Illinois.
and how old were you?
15.
How'd you get there?
I'll rephrase that. It was 16 because I did drive there myself, so I must have had my license at
Okay.
that point. So I just got started on that, and then I just liked working on these things. I like working on stuff. So I opened a repair shop that specialized in Corvairs. That was in late '72.
Oh.
Yeah, late '72. And before that, in the city where we lived, I had been working on my Corvairs and Buddy's Corvairs and stuff, so clogging up the alley and the city streets and everything.
What city?
That was in Chicago, the very far northwest side of Chicago. Yeah. So then I worked on Corvairs from that time in late '72 up through 2014.
Yeah, you've for all practical purposes made an entire career out of these
Oh, that's pretty
oddball
much,
things.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yep.
it. Yeah, they're very misunderstood cars. They're a lot of fun. They're affordable, compared to a lot of collector cars.
And they remain that way today. Although their value is increasing, they're still affordable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, comparatively, because the value of everything's increasing. So the Corvairs are still comparatively low-priced cars.
Yep.
And they made so many different kinds. They made Corvair trucks. They made coupes, sedans, station wagons. If there's a certain kind of body style that is really your body style, they probably made one.
The interesting story is, I bought a Corvair in 2004, I think, on eBay, and I drove up to
In
Naperville, Illinois, to pick the car up. I bought it. It was on sale on eBay. I bought it. It was Naperville. I went to pick it up, got back, and I started. It's the '66 convertible that I still own, and I was having some trouble with the engine, and there was a sticker on it that said the Vair Shop with a phone number. So the very first time I ever talked to Larry is I just called this number because I didn't know that much about him. I can't remember the problem, but I called him up, and he's like, very nice. He says, "Well, what's your problem? Tell me about it, whatever." And he gave me some advice, and I ended up fixing the car. So apparently that car had been in your shop.
So
And
you've been calling a friend since?
I've been calling a friend since 2004.
Yeah, I used to put those stickers on all the air cleaners of the
Yeah,
cars.
that's exactly where it was.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
I did, yeah.
I can't express enough how valuable you are to me when I get myself in trouble, which unfortunately is more often than I want to admit. But
Well, you can know a lot about cars, but if you don't know a lot about Corvairs and you have one, things that apply to other cars don't necessarily apply
That's
to
true.
Corvairs, and but they're fun, and you never know it all. I mean, as you know, anybody who says they know everything about something,
is a liar.
they're a liar.
Yeah,
I was
they're a
going to
liar.
use another word.
Yeah,
but they're a liar.
full of shit. Yeah. Anyway,
Never know it all.
That's right. That's right.
anyway, anyway, thanks a lot.
Friendly.
Appreciate
as
it.
always.
All right, thanks.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Well, the time has come for us to go back home. We had a really good time here. Now we gotta go home.
It's me. Oh, hi. Are you recording?
Well, of course not.
We had such a good time, Stacy.
Oh, well, thanks for
So fun.
staying, and can't wait till Christmas. It'll be super. Oh my God. Okay, we all need to.
We're going to have to train for that.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. You can't come over here without
True
training.
story. Yes. Oh my God. Right.
Just made it through. Made it through security.
Back when I was working and living in Taiwan and flying a lot, we used to fly in the front of the plane. Now that we're retired,
We're in the back of the plane.
we're about as far back as you can get.